Hey guys, I'm just going to go over a quick little tutorial on how to work and get around Penpal schools. That way we're all kind of familiar, and then if you forget or you want to work on it at home, these are some tips and tricks to kind of make it go a little more smoothly. So I'm going to go up to my URL, going to penpalschools.com. One thing that I've noticed is that some of you are clicking to join your class. You're already in my class, that's how you have a login. So instead of clicking right here, you're actually going to go up to the login box. Now I'm logged in as a teacher, so my screen looks a little different. I'm going to log myself out, and I'm going to go in as a student. I'm going to be Ella. All students have their own username. It might just be their first name. It might be their first name plus their number. It might be something a little bit different depending on if that username was available. But every student's password should be Miller1718. There's more information about that on my website. If you ever forget, that is written on my website as well under the Technology tab. So here I'm in Penpal School's webpage. It puts me automatically in what week we're supposed to be working in. So right now we're working in elements of a flag. Each week it will be a section. You will have a video to watch, and then you will have this article to read on the left-hand side. Now, as you looked on the right-hand side, you can see that the students are already chatting back and forth as well as answering discussion questions. So part one is that you are going to use these resources, reading the text, looking at the vocabulary, watching the video, thinking about their own experience, asking pen pals about their experience, even using Google. Now, we very briefly have talked about Google, so we won't be using that resource as much. Everything that they will pretty much need will be available through the video or on this webpage. So the question that they'll be responding for this week's lesson of Elements of a Flag will be share flags from your community. What does each flag represent? You can either put a link to a flag in there or just describe depending on how tech savvy we're feeling. We're going to try and put a link in there. We'll see how that works. Obviously these two pen pals just described what their flag looked like. After they answer the discussion questions, they can go down here to chat, and you can see this is much more informal. They're just telling some things that they like. This one's sharing their favorite subject, just very excited. If you want to respond to your pen pal, like let's say Ella had siblings as well, or had some connection to this, she would click the box comment. A new comment box would come down, and she could respond just to LER about this comment. If you want to make a brand new comment or a brand new thread, you would type here. Again, when you respond, please make sure that you address your pen pal by name. It's always nice when you're talking to someone if you say their name. So if I want to talk to Kaylee, I might say, "Hi Kaylee, I'm happy to see you today." I'm going to respond back. And then I might have a question for her. So if I was Ella, I might say, "Hi Kaylee, I'm happy to see you today as well. I'm 8 too. Maybe I'll ask her a question about where she's from or what her flag looks like." Now, some students didn't get a chance to finish the introduction lesson. I wrote that in your agenda if that was you. To get there, you would click on the tab Introduction. It's going to take you to the introduction video and then the introductory article that we are working on. You need to make sure that you answer the first discussion question, which is which topics are you most excited to explore with your pen pal? Here are the pen pal responses from Ella's pen pal. So we have Madison, we have Kaylee, this is Ella, and we have Martina. So you can go through and read, and then if you want to comment back, again, just click the comment box. And then we have the same chat feed that we did on the other page. The chat feed doesn't really change depending on what week you're in, just the discussion questions. If you do not complete the discussion question on time for whatever week we're working in, you could lose your pen pal for not being responsive enough. So we really want to make sure that we are responding to our pen pals in a timely manner. Now, I give plenty of time in class to do the discussion topic. A few friends didn't get a chance to finish, and so I'm asking that you finish that at home, but everyone will have a chance to get this week done as well. Again, if you don't finish, I will ask that it be completed at home so you don't lose your pen pal. Okay? So this was a quick little overview of Pen Pal schools. One more thing, if you want to find out a little bit more about your pen pal, many of you use this tool today. You just click on their icon and their country comes up, how old they are, how many pen pal points they get. Remember, you get more pen pal points for the better responses that you write, some of their interests, and if they could travel in the world, where would they go? Okay? I hope that you guys chat with your pen pals tonight. Maybe answer some questions or ask some questions about your pen pal. Try to stick to what they're talking about. Don't be completely random, but get to know your pen pals since you're going to be spending the next couple of weeks with them. And then again, if you have not finished your introduction, please do that as well. All right, see you guys tomorrow.